Hi viewers, welcome to our Free Concept TV. Headline: Fuel price in Nigeria. President Bola Tinubu told to borrow Atiku'S plan on how to fully delegate oil sector. Nigerians on Tuesday, July 18, were greeted with an increase in the pump price of petrol, motor spirit, PMS, popularly known as petrol amid a gloomy economic. Petrol started selling at 617 naira in many stations across the country as citizens groaned the price of petrol had gone up on May 31, 2023, just 2 days after President Tinubu came on board, from 180 per litre to 573 litre. FCT Abuja Adejoju, the convener concerned Nigerians on Tuesday, July 18, asked President Bola Tinubu to borrow Alhaji Atiku'S plan on how to fully deregulate the oil sector. According to Adejoju, there is no shame in taking from Atiku'S book. Fuel price. Borrow Atiku'S plan, Adejoju tells Tinubu. Atiku, a former vice president of Nigeria, was the People Democratic Party presidential candidate during the 2019 and 2023 election. Tinubu, on the other hand, is a long-standing chieftain of the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC). Adejoju, on his non-Twitter handle, there should be no arrogance to solving a nation's problem. Borrow Atiku'S plan on how to fully delegate the oil sector. You are already president. Halt the suffering in the land. Sell the useless refineries. Bring back subsidy and remove it finally when refineries start working. Earlier in the day, the price of petrol increases across the city in Nigeria, with fuel user paying about 600 from around 537 per litre. This comes just after the depot price of PMS increased from the purchase of new stock, Voice of Nigeria reported. Malay Kayari, the Group Chief Executive Officer, CEO of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL), attributed the rise in petrol pump price in Nigeria to market forces, The Punch reported. Nigerians on Tuesday, July 18, were greeted with an increase in the pump price of petrol, motor spirit, PMS, popularly known as petrol amid a gloomy economic. Petrol started selling at 617 naira in many stations across the country as citizens groaned the price of petrol had gone up on May 31, 2023, just 2 days after President Tinubu came on board, from 180 per litre to 573 litre. FCT Abuja Adejoju, the convener concerned Nigerians on Tuesday, July 18, asked President Bola Tinubu to borrow Alhaji Atiku'S plan on how to fully deregulate the oil sector. According to Adejoju, there is no shame in taking from Atiku'S book. Fuel price. Borrow Atiku'S plan, Adejoju tells Tinubu. Atiku, a former vice president of Nigeria, was the People Democratic Party presidential candidate during the 2019 and 2023 election. Tinubu, on the other hand, is a long-standing chieftain of the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC). Adejoju, on his non-Twitter handle, there should be no arrogance to solving a nation's problem. Borrow Atiku'S plan on how to fully delegate the oil sector. You are already president. Halt the suffering in the land. Sell the useless refineries. Bring back subsidy and remove it finally when refineries start working. Earlier in the day, the price of petrol increases across the city in Nigeria, with fuel user paying about 600 from around 537 per litre. This comes just after the depot price of PMS increased from the purchase of new stock, Voice of Nigeria reported. Malay Kayari, the Group Chief Executive Officer, CEO of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL), attributed the rise in petrol pump price in Nigeria to market forces, The Punch reported. Alright viewers, you have listened to today's news. Should I say I'm angry or should I say I am not angry? With what I just read now, should I say that I am angry or should I say I am not angry? How can you say that this thing that they increase is going to help Nigeria? In what way? You are increasing the prices of things. You are not increasing people's salary. How does that work? How will people feed? How much would bus conductor charge for a particular, let's say if somebody is going somewhere, how much would they charge? We are complaining that the price is up, that okay, let's manage. Now they have increased it from 500 to 673 naira. So some are selling 700. Let's read comments. Let's just read comments from people. Then we'll wrap up this news reporting. Somebody here says, Hope say the APC boys have their own different fuel station. Somebody here says, APC government has brought nothing but suffering to Nigeria. And for crying out loud, how can fuel price skyrocket from 184 to 565 within the space of 2 months, and salary still remains the same? For the past 5 years, they should allow the smugglers to smuggle the fuel so we can buy for 184. Because obviously we are not benefiting anything rather than hardship. The painful part is that nobody say anything. Everybody is just keeping mute. We can't continue this way. Never. It can't be like, say, past government better pass this one. Ha. Hey. Oh my God. Somebody here says Tinubu has no sense to manage this nation. Somebody here says, look like we will have to wait until we are all dead and buried before we can see those prices coming down. Do you people have any idea of what the largest population of the country are going through? Do you know that some people who have to work on a daily basis to feed their families can't afford to go out simply because they can't afford transportation fare? And you people are aware that changing the price of petrol upward causes the price of everything else to be adjusted upward. What is the purpose of suffering difficulties today when you know for a fact there is no light at the end of the tunnel? This is really, really painful. It's really, really. How do people cope? How do people feed their family? How? Like, how? Increasing, you did not increase salary, nothing, just increase price. And you know that once you increase price of petrol, everything increases along, because people transport to go buy market, people go work, people go out, you must board the bus. You must go somewhere to get something. You increase the price of fuel. You do not increase salary. It's as if Nigeria is just running around the circle. No starting point, no end. We are just turning round. When we pass with God, how are people surviving? How are people really, really surviving? Somebody says the best thing to do now to start the burn fuel station all over the country, please. Nobody should burn fuel station, Joe. Let's just calm down. I know we are really angry, including I myself. I am not happy because it's really affecting me big time. I am not happy, but let's just calm down. Let's just calm down, please. I know that everything will be fine. Alright, yourself comes up today's news. Please wait about the comment section. Let's know what your views are. Thank you for listening.